Let's go on another trip, shall we? How does 166 miles of back roads down to a small lake in the northeastern corner of Alabama for a weekend of fishing sound? Sound good? All right, let's go. Oh, I can't wait to get out of this traffic into the country. While I'm here, I got a bone to pick with Ticketmaster and online ticket sales. So I found out a couple of weeks ago that the Foo Fighters were going to be coming to Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. Now, I've been a long time Foo Fighters fan, but I've never been at a time in my life where I had the time and opportunity to go to one of their concerts. I've seen a bunch of them online, saw them live online and on TV, but never seen one in person. So this was my opportunity. So I put a date on my calendar, set an alarm for it so I wouldn't miss it for when the tickets went on sale to the public. It was 10 o'clock this morning. I sat in front of my computer watching that timer on the Ticketmaster website count down and then finally start loading, and tickets were there. And I had already got my account ready, set up my payment details, so literally all I had to do was just click on the tickets I wanted, click purchase. That was it. In the 2 minutes that took, there was 20 tickets left. Unsold tickets, that is. 5 minutes later, they were all gone. 10 minutes later, there was a ton of tickets available, but they're all certified resale tickets. Now, the 2 tickets that I got cost me $79 each. When you add in Ticketmaster's BS fees, $15 each service charge, $1.98 miscellaneous fee, they ended up being $98 and some change each. So it was $200 and like 48 cents after taxes and fees and all associated bullshit. Well, 10 minutes after I bought my tickets, there were several hundred tickets available, and the lowest price for those tickets, each individual ticket, was $250. The highest price that I saw was $13.50. How is that legal? There are some sports teams, some musicians, some bands that have taken it upon themselves to not go through other Ticketmaster or any other online ticket resellers, and they sell tickets themselves on their own website that are unable to be resold. It is digitally encoded to that person's email. What the hell? Rain? Really? Why is it every time I go somewhere, it starts raining? What the? Well, I guess it's time to pull over and put on my rain gear. This trip is giving me an opportunity to do something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've got the tank on regular, not on reserve. And back at the gas station before I left, I filled it up all the way to the point where I literally just couldn't fit any more fuel in the tank. I know it's a 4.3 gallon tank, and I think it's got a half gallon reserve. So I believe it's 3.8 gallons regular. So I'm going to see how far I can get before I have to switch to reserve on back roads. I'm going to try that out. Conduct a little experiment. that was a fun road. Tennessee River comes through Alabama. Holy crap, that is windy. Well, we just entered the city of Rainsville, Alabama. How appropriate. Rainsville. It's raining in Rainsville. Alright, after a nice day so far down at the lake house in Alabama, I'm going to head down about another hour and a half away, go hang out with my girlfriend and her parents at their lake house in a different lake also in Alabama. At the moment it's not raining. I'm hoping that for the next hour and a half the rain will hold off. It was supposed to rain all day yesterday, but around lunchtime the skies cleared up and it was gorgeous, so I'm hoping for a repeat of that. That is about the most redneck ghetto truck I've ever seen. Bolt-on fishtail exhaust ends with gigantic hose clamps. I mean, it was obvious. Stick-on chrome fender air scoops. Wow. Right. The next time Google Maps tells me there's an alternate route, I don't care how many minutes longer it is, I'm gonna take it. Hey, there it is, 11 minutes slower. Alright, let's do that. It's gonna be a left turn right up here. Yep, I see it. I don't care about 11 minutes. This should at least be more interesting. This route actually is taking me, well, it wants to take me back to the same road, but it also says there's an alternate if I just go straight. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going back to the same road I was on. And a little bit. Wow, big red monkey, fireworks. Play on King Kong, I guess. Fireworks King! Now, you might live in a house with a bad driveway. Going in here, fellas, you're good. If you think you have a bad driveway, you might want to check out this driveway and then reevaluate yours. And this ain't it. Hello, puppies. Check this driveway out. Well, I had a great time with my girlfriend's parents and family. Well, my girlfriend's dad kept feeding me rum and cokes all throughout the evening. So on one hand, there's that, because I do not drink and ride. And on the other hand, a really nasty storm rolled through right around the time that I was supposed to be on the road. So those two things are definitely enough to make me not want to go out riding. So I spent the night, and now I'm on my way back to my aunt and uncle's place. I wonder if those are for rent or personally owned and how much they cost. They're obviously all built by the same builder because they're all identical. But man, those are some pretty places. Let's see, on my way up here yesterday, there was a cop. Nope, he's not there. He's hiding in the trees. I'm gonna tell this guy to slow down. Slow down. So on my way down to Alabama, I had to switch over to my reserve at 161 miles. And that was on 92 octane, 10% ethanol fuel. I filled up my gas tank with another 3.2 gallons of 87 octane, 0 ethanol, 100% gasoline. So lower octane, but no ethanol. I've gone 131 miles already on that tank, so we'll see if I end up having to switch to reserve sooner or later. Well, the answer to the fuel question was 154 miles. Now, to be fair, for this tank of gasoline, I have not been easy on it. A lot of hard acceleration, a lot of changing gears. I definitely could have stretched it out a little bit more, but I mean, that's pretty close. Difference of 161 to 154, that's not bad. Well, so ends another July 4th holiday at the family lake house. It's time to start the 166-mile journey home through the backcountry. My sister and my youngest brother and his wife and 4 daughters, they left a couple of hours to go to head up to Kentucky. And she just texted my mom and said they're driving through some pretty nasty rain. So somewhere between here and home in Middle Tennessee is a thunderstorm of nasty proportions. So we'll see what happens between here and there. Miles to go. I think I'm getting close to the Tennessee state line. I definitely remember this arrow straight stretch of road shortly after I crossed the border a couple days ago. Wow, Tennessee, you need to step up your state line game. Kentucky was way better. Temperature's dropping pretty quickly. Air's actually kind of pretty chilly. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull over and put that jacket on. Alright. The name of the game here isn't staying dry necessarily. It's riding without feeling like you're being peppered with buckshot every time a raindrop hits your skin. That's pretty painful. That turns out that was a pretty good idea. That's pretty.